Mike and Deborah, I'm standing several blocks away from the actual crime scene. It's beyond the New York Police Department van that you see there with its lights on. And as you said, this all unfolded at around 3 o'clock. Officials say a 29-year-old man behind the wheel of a rented Home Depot truck jumped a curb and drove onto a biking path, a walking path, and he plowed into people enjoying a beautiful fall afternoon. He killed 8 and injured about 12. The vehicle came to a stop after it crashed into a school bus, and then he got out brandishing 2 fake weapons, a pellet gun and a paintball gun. A uniformed officer was there on the scene and shot the suspect in the stomach. On the school bus, there were 4 people, 2 adults and 2 children are among those 12 injured. Back to you. I think you have to allow some time for investigation. It literally happened just a few hours ago, and the irony of where this happened, I want to kind of show you and set the scene. So once again, over my shoulder, several blocks this way, in the middle of the West Side Highway, that Home Depot truck came to rest. That is where the crime scene actually is. But I'm standing in Lower Manhattan in Tribeca, within eyeshot of the Freedom Tower. Right there, that tall building lit up in red, white, and blue. That is where the 9/11 memorial is. So within eyeshot is where this latest terror attack in New York City has happened. Okay, thanks. Oh.
I'm a little bit stuck as to what this was.
We're 9 minutes away from the dinner. We'll do move.
Okay. And I asked for someone to send me something, and I was told that would probably be too difficult. So I'm just not sure.
Please see if I can steal that charger just for like 1 more percent. I'm sorry. I'm using this as.
And then my laptop.
Well, the other charger that she's on. Oh, great. Oh, yeah, this I just opened. Yeah, good job being here anyway.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
It was probably better just a consistent charge.
Oh, is it? Okay, that's why it's not holding, huh? I keep on undoing it.
Yeah.
Please, go ahead. I get to press a magical button as well.
It's like a drill battery.
Oh, it is?
For my heater.
That's hilarious.
So then does O'Neill say he came into the city, he hit people here, he hit people there, he hit
on.
up there? Like the whole narrative about when he hit a bus and when he hit a truck.
You're basically live all throughout the 7 o'clock hour.
No time for bathroom break.
So I'm not really doing
Not
Water
looking
break.
like it.
If I hand
they
you
said
$1
nuts and
or
bolts, I
2 or
thought
3,
you
Oh, I was
get
going to
some
say,
water.
get a bunch of water.
I've had no water.
So then you don't need me to talk at all about this week.
Why everyone always says
His phone is gone. Really, you can get the battery?
the battery's dead. I
You get past it, you sound like you're really frustrated.
you get my life
Here, I'll
out
do it.
Okay, cool.
So you can just go in my wallet. My purse is in there in your bag. Just go in my wallet. You'll see it. It's
Someone
just push
tells me
wallet.
nuts and bolts, that says
Thank
to
you.
me a very specific thing. Like, we're along the timeline.
You don't need that.
By audio.
They didn't have a specific time for the schools when the schools were let out of lockdown. O'Neill just said the incident is.
Hey, Sarah.
big crowd, and we're about to make it.
Worried about like some flying profanity, movements, hands, all that kind of stuff. Well, good evening to you from Lower Manhattan, where police are now calling this an act of terror. It happened not too far from where I'm standing, just down the street.
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah. There's plenty of room.
Yes.
They can slide over, and they're only going till 8:30. So then you have so much more room. So Sean is going to help facilitate it. He knows you're coming over at 8:10.
Herbert?
Yeah.
Okay.
He knows you're coming over at like 8:10 or 7:10.
Excellent.
Sorry. Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. My job is done here. Goodbye. Good luck.
Yes.
Good sailing.
Leaving?
Yes. Bye.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Bye. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Good luck today.
See ya.
And
Thank you.
They're over this crowd? Wendy?
Yeah.
They're in this crowd?
Yes. It's right straight ahead. Right there. You can see him with the scarf on.
Okay.
You see him? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Wendy. Good evening to you from Lower Manhattan. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Microphone check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hello, hello. Stations, we are less than 4 minutes from generics. Less than 4 minutes. Good evening to you. Police are now calling this an act of terror.
Thank you.
Hey. Okay. Okay. I'll see you then. Or not then, but sometime. 3 minutes, stations, 3 minutes.
I was going to say, this is really tight. That is.
He came back. Wendy left. What's that? No, well,
2 minutes to generics, 2 minutes.
Joe is here, so
Good evening to you.
What kind of violations? None? Okay, then I'm good with it.
people behind this.
I like to just tell people to move rather than when that we're about to go, because that sort of encourages them. Stations, we are 1 minute. 1 minute. 30 seconds, last cue, 30 seconds. Good evening to you from Lower Manhattan, where police are now calling this an act of terror. It happened not too far from where I'm standing, just down the street here, in the middle of a busy Halloween afternoon. Do we have any info on anchor names for FOR? This is a hot switch, right? Okay, thank you. This is a massive investigation and a very busy crime scene. A number of streets are shut down here, including the West Side Highway.
I mean, American police state, scariest thinking ever.
This is a massive investigation, and as you can see, still a very active crime scene. A number of city streets are shut down, including the West Side Highway, one of the busiest corridors in the city. I'm Kenneth Craig, reporting live in New York City. I'll send it back to you. Well, if you can tell by looking behind me, very, very busy, and I would say busier than a normal night here in New York City, and that's because it's Halloween. And I don't know if you can see, but a number of kids in costumes and families out and about at this hour, despite the terrorist attack that happened just a few hours ago, not far down the street behind me. On top of that, there is this massive Halloween parade in Greenwich Village tonight, an event that attracts thousands of people every single year, something a lot of people look forward to, and underway tonight, despite the horrifying events that unfolded along the West Side Highway late this afternoon. We know he's a 29-year-old, and as you said, with Florida plates and living in Tampa, Florida, police are obviously going to be looking into every single avenue to try to figure out all they can about this, going through his computers and his cell phones and any other connections he might have had. But they believe at this point that this was a lone wolf attack, that this was not part of some larger terror plot. Obviously, a major investigation underway and a lot of work investigators here in New York City and the FBI and federal authorities have to do here. Hey, okay, that was totally, hey Frank, so I don't know whose end it was